Welcome to Explore Movement Project. I'm Jen. Get into some comfies and let's get started. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart and our hands by our sides. And if you feel comfortable closing your eyes or a nice gaze down to the floor, we're just going to start with a few deep breaths. Just two more. And as we're breathing, I'd like you to think about, what brought you here today? It's not easy to show up for ourselves. We have a lot of responsibilities, but it is really important. As we kind of start to sink into this practice today, let go of all the responsibilities you have, and let's just practice being present with each other right now. I want to invite you to engage in a full body scan with me. So we're going to start with our forehead. Just bring your awareness to your forehead. I know I hold a lot of tension in my face. Let's try to breathe into the spots that we notice tension. Let's move to the back of our head. Fill that space with some air, some breath. So let's move into our jaw. I know I hold a lot of tension in my jaw. To our ears. If you can wiggle them, maybe try to wiggle them. Let's move our jaw a little bit. Make some funny faces if you want. No one's here to judge you. Let's move down to our throat. I like to pick my chin up a little bit, press it down. I invite you to do some head rolls. Go the other direction if you haven't already. My cats are having a real fun time right now. But I like their playful energy. Reminds me I can be weird and playful too. Some side to side. All right, let's move into some up and down shoulders. I carry a lot of tension in my neck and shoulders, so I try to be aware of doing things that helps release that tension. Some backward shoulder rotations, forward. Find anything that feels good to your body here. You start finding other things that you want to stretch out, like your sides. Maybe doing some circles with your torso feels good. Kind of looking for any of those kinks that maybe you don't notice during the day because you're focused on other things, but right now we can focus on our bodies and helping them to feel better. We can do some standing cat-cow. Just opening through the chest like a string is here pulling you up. And then rolling forward, tucking in that belly button, sucking in, not really sucking in, but just collapsing so that you can roll over. And a few more of those. Helps to bend the knees if you haven't already. All right, let's shake that out. Put your right hand on your hip and with your left hand, bring it up and over. Let's do a side body stretch. Take a deep breath. All right, let's switch to the other side. Left hand on the hip, right hand up and over. Deep breath in. Let that tension go. All right, let's bring our attention to the legs. I know we started with the body scan, and let's continue downward. Let's do some circular rotations with the knees. Kind of bring some awareness to those muscle groups. All right, let's switch to the other side. All right, let's bring our attention to the feet. Let's just come onto the balls of our feet a little bit here. My feet are a little crunchy today. All right, feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit warmed up and feels nice to take some time to focus on my body's sensations. I'd like to invite us to explore some movement today. I know a lot of movement is focused on working out or a specific type of practice. But I'd really like to encourage us to just move in ways that feel good to us, where we're not judged by anybody. You're in your own home. I'm the only one showing you what I'm going to do, so, be nice. So I'd like to invite us to close our eyes again. Okay, after that nice kind of body scan that we did, let's just notice the sensations in our bodies after that. Anything that's coming up for you, just witness it. Breathe into any discomfort, whether it's emotional discomfort or physical. Breath works for a lot of things. And I'd like you to just start wiggling your fingers. If they're down by your sides, just start wiggling your fingers. We tend to pay attention to the whole picture, right? But I know I have a hard time focusing on little things. So let's just explore like our hand ecosystem. Practice opening and closing into fists. Opening, closing. And let's bring that movement into our elbows. What movement can we do with our elbows? Always focusing on either new things that we're exploring. Maybe you've never done this before, or maybe this is old hat, or maybe you're focusing on what feels good or what's uncomfortable. So we're focusing on our hands and our elbows. Movement can be for everybody. And that's what I love about this. It doesn't have to be for a certain group of people or a certain type of body. It's for all of us. All right, bring that movement into your shoulders. See what kind of shapes you can make. All right, now let's bring our head and neck into it. So we've got our hands, we've got our elbows, we've got shoulders, and now we're going to bring in our neck. Maybe think about bringing in different tempo. So we can go, faster, or we can go slower and more mindful. We can work with one side at a time, or we can work with both. Just a few more minutes of playing around in your own safe space. All right, 2 more breaths. And then I want you to just pose. Don't think about it, but we're just gonna end on a little pose. In 3, 2, don't think about it. Just let it be spontaneous. 1. And wherever you are, just take a deep breath. All right, and shake it out. It's kind of an upper body workout, isn't it? And I invite us to sit either on the ground or on the couch and just take a moment and think about what that experience was like for you. Maybe that was something you've never done before. Maybe you're feeling really brave and proud of yourself. Maybe you felt silly and stupid. All of those feelings are valid, but just sit with what your experience was like. I know for me, I'm reflecting that I feel a bit energized. I feel like excited that I got to be in my body for a little bit and not worry about everything else going on in my life. And I'm feeling grateful for this time together today. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session in the Explore Movement Project. I can't wait to see you back here for more. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or evening. Be well.